Hi guys, hope everyone is doing good. So, pardon me if the volume is not so great cause I'm at the Chennai International Airport and I'm going to a special place that is so close to my heart. And if you want to know where I'm going, what I'm going to do there, stay tuned till the end of the video. But let's not divert our attention. In this video, what we are going to see is the profit and loss statement for the month of March. So right now the time is the time is 1 o'clock and 52 minutes. It's basically midnight, 4th of April. So it's Monday. I'm taking a flight somewhere. That somewhere is what I'm gonna talk about at the end of the video. So without wasting any time, let's go straight into the video. Okay, so here we are into Upstock. So this is the broker that I'm using at the moment, and let me just go straight. Actually, it's showing zero cause of maintenance, and things will be fine around 8. Yeah, 8 in the morning. So let me go straight into the account, and we'll go straight to reports, and then yes, profit and loss, and the segment is futures and options, and then the last financial year. So March was the last month of the financial year, so we'll go, yes, so 2022 March 1 till 2022 March 31. So yeah, that's the end date. So I'm just gonna click get report. Okay, so the gross profit that we made last month is slightly more than 3.5 lakhs, and out of which we paid around 10% as the charges. So out of 3.51 lakhs, we paid 31k as the charges, and we are left with approx 3 lakhs 20,000 for the month of March. So okay, so having seen this, I've just exactly noted these numbers in an Excel sheet. So let me just open that Excel sheet. This is that Excel sheet I've been talking about. So since the September of last year, I'm maintaining a ledger, like yes, my own ledger, my own journal. So wherein I'll record the profit and loss I've made every single day. So from this particular day on, I am just doing 100% purely intraday. So this is the Excel, and let's go straight to April. So before going into April, Jan, there was a loss of 2.4 lakhs, and Feb a loss of 18,000. So having lost two consecutive months and losing a sum of 2.5 lakhs, around 10% of the capital, that was really hard. So going into March, I had to do something, like I was mentally not so good, and during Feb I just got into a minor accident, so I kind of got into a post-traumatic stress disorder. So a lot of things were going inside my mind just before entering March. So when I entered March, one thing that was in my mind was, so basically I should recover the losses that I made in Jan and Feb, or at least there should not be a loss anymore. So even if there is not a huge amount of profit, I wanted to end March net green, so that might give me some kind of confidence. But what March has turned out to be fantastic, or I mean, like, I'm out of words to describe. So we'll go to the day one and see how we fared through the last month. So yep, here we are, and I guess March 2 was the first trading day. I'm not exactly sure, cause in the initial few days of the last month, I did not trade a few days because I was not mentally feeling well. So yes, and the first 2 days we've been able to make a profit of, yes, 51,000, and after that a small hiccup, then some amount of profit. But after that, we faced four consecutive losses. So basically, the first 15 days combined, we've only been able to make 1,770, which is not even 1% of what we made this March. So basically, in the first 15 days, we made around 2,000 rupees, and in the last 15 days, like yes, so the last 15 days put together, we made a profit of 3.17 lakhs. Uh, so yes, I guess this was an expiry day. Yes, this is an expiry day. I still remember very clearly. So yep, this was an expiry day. So at this particular day, 3/3/2022, let's go have a look at the charts, cause um, so expiries last month have been like the first two expiries pretty easy. I mean, the first expiry was pretty easy. So that was the reason we've been able to make a profit of 48,000. And the second expiry, at some point, I was at a profit of around 35-40,000 in this expiry that happened on 10th of March. But I still held on to my positions until 1 o'clock, and I had to pay the price. And this particular expiry, that was fantastic. And coming to the next expiry, yes, I guess, yeah, this is the next expiry, wherein one particular candle killed the entire game. So, and this one, so basically in the last yep, the last 2 days of March alone gave me a profit of 93,000, which is more than almost one third of the profits. Okay, so we've come to the 2nd of March, and we'll go to our Excel and see how we did on that particular day. So the 2nd of March, we made a very mediocre 3.3k. So the price action, I guess, until this particular point, we would have been in some serious amount of profit. And yes, and this big spike would have taken a lot of profit away from our hand. So I guess, yes, I remember. Yes, that's the exact story for the day. So this was the expiry day, and from this particular start, so at around, so let's have a look at. So Bank Nifty that day had a range of more than 900 points. So this was a clean trend, and this is where that freak trade happened. I remember. I guess, yes, a particular option going from 1 to 120, and so we did pretty good that day. But we made a lot of adjustments that were actually unnecessary looking back, like in the hindsight. But maybe if we had not overreacted, we would have made huge amount of profit, but that doesn't matter. And on this particular day, we didn't make any money. We actually lost 23,000. Actually, this is not a very bad price action, but I do not know. Maybe we would have, yes. I'm not exactly sure. And so 7, I didn't trade because there was some kind of glitch, I guess. So I did not trade on that particular day, and we'll come straight to the 8th. So on 8th, okay, we lost, and we'll come back to 9. And this was a consolidation initially, and then a clean uptrend. And so yes, we were able to capture this uptrend, and we made a profit of 9,000. And then 10, 11, 14, 15. So next 4 days, we were punished by the market. So 10, its price action is pretty awkward. 11, it was sideways, but we still lost money. 14, a clean uptrend, we got butchered. And 15, we got butchered again. So the next, yes, we'll go to 16. 16 was completely sideways, and the straddle gave a full profit, like entirely sideways. There was no delta move, so we were only left to capture the theta. Coming to 17th, and yes, I still remember 17th so clearly. Like this is one of the best expiries in the recent times, I'd say. Like just have a look at the entire day's range, from a low of around 35,700 to a high of 36, you can call it 600. So basically the entire day's range was not even more than 350 points. So that is not even 1% of a Bank Nifty. So that was one hell of an expiry, and we made a huge profit that day. So I would say that day was the turnaround for the month of March. So the first 16 days we made a profit of just 23,000, and this was the turnaround. And after that, bang on. So 21 downtrend, we captured the delta move, and 22nd. So 22nd, this is kind of it was a hard day. It was hard day. Initially we thought things are gonna go south, and then like we entered a straddle once again at this particular point when we saw a short covering. But after a point beyond this candle or this candle, I'm not exactly sure, we just changed our mind and we went on with just a naked put. And 23rd, we just captured the entire delta move on the downside. 24, we were able to capture delta as well as a bit of theta towards the end. And so yes, 25. So this is a particular Friday. Yeah, last Friday. No. Friday prior to the last one. And this particular day, it is like it just completely made me go mad, because as per our predetermined range, the bank Nifty fell below our predetermined range, so we went bearish, and it came into the range once again. We went into a strangle non-directional, then once again it came out of the range, we went bearish again, then once again it came into the range, strangle again. And at this particular point we went, like we did not imagine, at this particular point even the loss was around 30-40,000. And this two green candles towards the end of the market killed us, and we had to take a huge loss. So, but that's like a part of the journey. But had someone not taken the trade on 28th, just imagine. So according to the rules, we played on 25th of March, we got hit 83,000. But we played according to that very same rules on 28th. We made profits that is like 10,000 more than what we lost the last trading day. So what I'm trying to say here is, the thing is sticking to your rule. So if your rule, like I know this rule is giving me a higher risk as well as a higher reward. So I've chosen this cause I want a higher reward, but that does not come easy. That only comes at the expense of a higher risk. So basically I took this particular day, I got hit, I just got battered, beaten black and blue. And the very next day I stuck to my very same rule, which rewarded me with 92,000. So the thing is, stick to your rule no matter what. But the thing should be like, you should have a system that has a good like a solid logic. There should not be like, you should not build a system like, if this happens then I'll do that, if price moves below moving average I'll sell it. So there should be some strong foundation behind your rule. So that's what I'm trying to say. And this is, yes, that's also an expiry day, 31st. And yeah, we'll talk about this in this month's video. So that is one thing I wanted to emphasize in this video, is this thing. So if you are having a rule, stick to your rule through ups and downs, and the system will reward you. So we've come to the end of this video. So I guess you were able to learn something from this video, not just the profit number. It does not matter if you make even 10 rupees or 20 rupees in this market, or it does not even matter if you are a losing trader. It does not matter in the market, as long as you are trying to put in effort and trying to make a rule, or develop a rule that has a positive expectancy. So that is the thing you should take away from this market. So I forgot to say one another thing. So the profit in terms of percentage for this month is around 16%. So 16% is a great return, and average per month you are aiming 4 to 6%, which if we are able to make consistently, that would be so great. So yes, so initially at the start of the video I just said I'm at the Chennai airport and I'm going to a special place. So I'm going to London, and from London I'm going to Birmingham. So I'm going to Birmingham to attend my graduation day. So if you do not know, I did my masters in the UK. I did my masters in Birmingham, United Kingdom. So I completed my masters in the year 2020, and it's been more than 2 years since I went to the UK. So I'm planning to do three special videos, three live trading special videos, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So yes, I guess you guys loved this video, but in case if you did not love this video, I'm pretty sure, I'm 110% sure you love the live trading videos that I'm gonna post today, Monday, April 4th, April 5th, and April 6th. So I'll be traveling, but at the same time I'll be trading and posting live. So apart from trading as well, I'll be doing certain stuffs, so I'll try to post that as well. So yes, thank you for watching this video. Bye bye, take care.